folks, and there you have it, the BatleXP G350 3.5-inch IPS OCA laminate display, 3200 milliamp hours. That's milliamp hours, folks. Don't be mistaken for milliamp minutes. This is the real deal. Fantastic. Have a look. Really great ergonomics here. Quite wonderful. You see we have the tapered linear shoulder buttons. Very comfortable, easy to use, very nice to use. Wonderful Sega Saturn performance, Dreamcast, N64, PlayStation, PSP, WonderSwan Color, all of the hardest consoles to emulate right here in your hot little hands. Stick that in your sweet little pocket. Take that home to daddy. This is wonderful again, folks. That is the BatleXP G350. We're going to go ahead and set that down next to the Sjgam M22. Wonderful products. Folks, if you're just joining us here at the Sjgam Network, I'm Jimmy Jamison, and we are taking a look at some of the finest retro handhelds today. We do have them being sent in to the studio right now. We have a delivery truck. I can hear from my producer. We have a new delivery being made right now. We have the courier running down the hallway, and we will be taking a look at our next product here. My producer tells me this is the hottest new product just off the back of a truck. We have the Folks, we have the video games 10,000 Juegos Incorporados. This is really just wonderful. I'm taking a look at this new X7S dual joystick game console, high definition, really wonderful, fantastic stuff. Folks, this is not the portable video game console of your grandparents. This is the latest in modern technology. Let's go ahead and have a look at that. Look, we even have, look at this wonderful legacy technology right here. RCA cables. We have yellow, we have red. Plug this directly into your television. You're gonna have a fun time. Folks, again, if you're just checking in, this is the Sjgam Network. I'm Jimmy Jamison. Our operators are standing by. They are on the line. Please feel free to call the number that you see on the screen here to pick up the Sjgam M22 or the BatleXP G350. Both wonderful, fantastic, wonderful options that you can pick up here today on the Sjgam Network. Let's go ahead and take a look at the X7S. Boy, isn't this a wonderful, handsome console? We're going to power that on here. Again, we just got this delivered. This is really wonderful. This is just fantastic. Look, this product has, many of us out there are tinkerers, and we really enjoy working on our own projects. Many of you grew up with Lincoln Logs, such as myself, my father, my grandfather, my grandfather's grandfather. We love Lincoln Logs. We just love assembling things, working with our hands. With this project kit, the X7S allows you to assemble the console yourself. Look at this. We already have our right shoulder button. Look at the joy on my face as I get to assemble that myself. Oh man, I'm having just a great time here. This is just fantastic, folks. I'm having an absolute blast. I'm having a ball. With these modern consoles, we have the Nintendo Switch style analog sticks. These have these wonderful little sliders. What's so great with these tactile sliders is that they aren't actually analog sticks. They have little bumps on them so that if your hot little fingers get sweaty or if they get gummed up with Cheeto dust, as we know that is wont to happen, these little bumps help keep your fingers glued to the action. Now, we've heard of OLED, we've heard of LED, we've heard of IPS, we've all had IBS. Well, instead of liquid crystal display, we have liquid cractal display, which is the latest in technology. Folks, you might not understand it, and if you can't really see what's going on here, you might just be too old, and you don't want to be too old and out of style. This is what all the young, hip kids are talking about these days. You see kids walking down the street, giving each other high fours, going, yo, is that cracked? You go online, you go to these live streams where people are playing the latest racist video games, and they're saying, yo, this is cracked. This is just part of modern culture. It's hip, it's jive, it's juicy, baby. Yo, this is cracked. We got your liquid cractal display, really wonderful here. I'm gonna navigate through the menus here, and this is really... Yeah, oh yeah, this is... Check out the buttons here. We have our standard A, B, X, Y configuration, which is its whole own wonderful, beautiful situation. A, B, X, Y. That's just, why copy the industry standard from Nintendo or Xbox or Microsoft when you can blaze new trails, you can forge new paths, show people that you don't need a copy. Why even stick to A and B? The next model of the X7S may even have C, D, E, F, G. Baby, the sky's the limit. The alphabet is not holding us back here. We can go wherever we want. Shoot for the stars. We're going to the moon, baby. This is the X7S. Fantastic. Assemble your own kit. Let's go ahead and have a look at the back here. Wonderful decals here. Folks, silkscreen imprint, sublimation. No amount of Cheeto dust, no amount of finger sweat's going to rub that off. Take a look at this, folks. Really wonderful. Fantastic. Silkscreen, sublimation imprint. There's even a little bit of texture to it, folks. That is wonderful. We have 2 speaker holes here, folks. Count them, 1, 2. That's fantastic. That's one more than the BatleXP G350. Folks, I want to give you a demonstration of some of the games here. Wow. I'm having so much fun. This is so wonderful. Wow. You can see the shoulder buttons. Really. I'm having a blast, folks. This is really wonderful. Wow. This is so great, folks. I can't even begin to explain to you the level of my enthrallment. This is enthralling me more than I really had anticipated I would ever be enthralled today. This is great. I'm having a wonderful time. The sound effects are so great. You can see that we charge through USB-C, which is the industry standard. Really wonderful. We have a mini USB, micro USB, to plug in an external controller. Folks, you don't have to play alone. Not anymore. Not when you have a micro USB. Plug in a controller. Play a game with a friend. The controller might even come in pieces. If your friend is lucky, they might be able to assemble the shoulder buttons themselves on their controller. Really wonderful. Again, we can plug this into your TV. You have yellow cable, red cable, fantastic. Those are all the colors you need for a fun time, for a wonderful day. Folks, we have a TF card here, SD card. Let's go ahead. We'll just turn this console off now. Wow, what a wonderful display. What a show of force. Fantastic. I cannot believe the technology that's gone into this. Folks, I'm just hearing they've lost track of the processing speed because this thing is so powerful. They actually need to run the numbers again. CPU, GPU. I don't even know what other processing units are in here. Folks, this is technology at its finest. This is the latest. This is really where it's at. Let's go ahead and take a look at our SD card here. Look at this. Wow, 8 gigabytes. Folks, when was the last time you laid your sweaty little eyes on an 8 gigabyte micro SD card? Wonderful, fantastic. Folks, that comes packaged in with the X7S. I really cannot contain my excitement for this device, folks. Really wonderful, fantastic. That is all we have time for today. Again, if you are just checking in, I've been Jimmy Jamison. Thank you for joining us here on the Sun Grand Network. This has been just an absolute delight. Our operators are on the line now, awaiting your call. They're waiting to hear your sweet, sultry, beautiful, incarnadine voices. Everyone, God bless you, all of you out there. Be well. Thank you for joining me on the Sungrand Network. Please be sure to check out the X7S. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I made this without a script. I didn't plan on anything. I actually received this shipment and saw it was absolutely crushed. And so I thought I would try this video, and this was my first time actually looking at that device. So this was all improvised. This is actually work that I have done in the past, doing public presentations, presenting products, and oftentimes things would go very wrong. So I had to learn to think on my feet, but I was not anticipating all of this happening with this device, so this was fun. If you'd like to support me, if you're enjoying these videos here on Sungrand, then put a link to my Patreon. I put downloads and bonuses there, and I share ROMs I have of my upcoming games. People can play prototype builds. I'm showing a little bit of my upcoming game that I'm working on now that I will be finishing very soon, and I'll be sharing prototype ROMs that people can play via Patreon. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good day.